And then just to go back to a point you made before about the consumer and the debt, and that's probably what separates this recession from other recessions, is a consumer-led recession.
It's a consumer-led recession. I mean, consumers are in the mix in every recession that occurs, but it's really not per se a consumer-led recession as much as a recession that is the net effect of over-exuberant consumer spending. It's almost like a hangover effect. So the consumer wakes up tomorrow and all of a sudden they either A, can't afford the things they already purchased, or they can't afford to go buy the things that they were set on purchasing and dreaming about purchasing. It's really a psychological, emotional thing more than anything else. So that makes them feel negative. That creates a sense of despair. They want to spend less. So it's not as much that it's consumer-led, that's true, but the consumer's in the mix much more so than they had been in the past. Now, having said that, I mean, we saw this same thing. Maybe the last big market adjustment we had was the bursting of the tech bubble, microtechs. I mean, that affected the consumer as well, because I can't tell you how many John and Sally Doe clients I had that were convinced that, you know, Qualcomm was going to continue to double and triple, and the $1,000 they had put into this small burgeoning equity portfolio of the small cap technology stock that was now worth $50,000, that wasn't going to happen across the board. Again, when there's no sense of risk or loss in the market will punish you. So as soon as someone tells you it's a sure thing, and more than enough people tell you that at a cocktail party, be careful. So what's happening now is that consumers are pulling back because of that confidence. The micro tech bubble, the tech bubble, really burst quickly. Because this is such a big part of our economic system, and what the Fed is trying to do is make sure that the air gets let out slowly. So rather than the bubble bursting, the question is, can we just let the air out slowly and have what's called a soft landing? So is the recession a V, sharp pain down recovery, or is it a U, where we go down and trough for a while and come back up? That's hard to gauge and answer, because so much of it is based upon the psychology of the consumer. And if the consumer is not consuming, our economy has real issues.